But before I go putting stuff in, I should probably put the oil plug back in. Hey y'all, welcome to T-Ham 141 Homestead. My name is Tracy. If you've never been here before, welcome. If you've been here a million times, welcome back. Today I am going to change the oil on my Predator Super Quiet Inverter 3500. This is the first oil change. It's been run about 30 hours. The very first thing I'm going to do, all right, is I'm going to tilt it up. And under here, right under here, there's a little tab. That is the oil release plug. And I'm going to pull that plug. I'm going to pull that plug. And then I am going to scoot my whole thing. And I'm going to make it look just as hard as I possibly can. All right, I have a pallet here and a piece of plywood on the pallet, but I still have this slot here, and I'm going to make sure that that is lined up. That plug, the oil release plug, is lined up right over the crack, so it'll run right down into my pan. God willing, and the creek don't rise and the creek don't get a vote. Now, I'm going to remove our oil fill access door. You just unscrew it, pull it out, set it to the side. You'll see right here is a 10 millimeter. You'll need a 10 millimeter socket with an extension plug. That is your actual oil plug, and then it's supposed to shoot right down to the thing, to the hole that is right under here. See, I'm going to leave the oil cap on for a few seconds because I don't want the oil to spray right out of there. I want it to drain slowly so it'll go down in that hole. It looks like it could spray right out here, and I don't want oil sitting in there all the time. Don't even need the ratchet. No, let's slowly. I don't know how long it is. Don't have any oil yet. Okay, we got some oil coming out slowly. Now, I ran the engine for about an hour this morning. I wanted that oil nice and warm. So that oil is nice and warm. You can see it. That's just about as slick as snot right there. Nice hot oil. Now be careful, the oil can burn you. In case you're one of the people up for a Darwin Award. The oil can burn you. Now we're just going to let that drain for a few minutes. Actually, I can take this cap right off now, which will allow it to go a lot quicker. And then I'll get to the point here shortly, if I'm not already there, where I'm going to tip this up so that I drain all that oil out. So far, this is really, really easy. All right, now because it's a wonderful 27 degrees out today, that's why I ran the generator to warm that oil up. Plus, I want that lube all up in there anyway, so when I put the new oil, before the new oil gets pumped around, I still got lube. But I took my oil, 1030 oil, and I put it in by the wood fire. Okay, now this is going to take 20 fluid ounces, and we're going to fill it right up to the end of the threads. But before I go putting stuff in, I should probably put the oil plug back in. I love this mechanics tool set that I have. It's Pittsburgh from Harbor Freight. 10 millimeter. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. 10W30. You can get the SuperTech at Walmart. I'll leave a link in the description. I'll put a picture up of the book that shows the oil level. Tilt that up just a little bit here. She'll take a little more. Right to the line they said. Right to the end, right to the threads at the very end of the fill chute. Clean that all up in there. And there you have it, guys. I don't know what that took me. Just a few minutes. Less than 10 minutes, maybe. And most of that was getting the stuff together. Let's just start her up. Get that oil worked right through her. I don't understand why they give you a dipstick, because when you check the oil, it literally says in the book, you make sure it comes up to the fill line that's in this picture that I've talked about. You're not using the dipstick. The dipstick is useless. In fact, filling it to where they tell you to fill it at, then you're up above the high level of the dipstick. Alright guys, I hope this helped you. If you take care of these generators, they will last a really long time. I had my Predator 2000 watt for several years before it started giving me any trouble whatsoever, and now I'm pretty sure it's going to be an easy fix. You can purchase a warranty plan through Harbor Freight, which is no questions asked. You drain the oil, you drain the gas, you take it in, they hand you a new one, and you walk out. Now, it is more expensive. They caught on to what people were doing. People were saying, okay, I bought a 2-year plan. 1 year and 11 months, they drain the oil, they drain the gas, they bring it back, they get a brand new one. And what it cost them was, I think it was at the time, it was like $70, 60, $70. Now it's gone up, I believe. And, you know, you get a brand new machine. But for a 2-year warranty plan, $120, whatever it is not all that bad if something does go wrong. And like any machine straight out of a factory, things can go wrong. But hey, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, that little notification bell so that you get notified every time I come out with new content. Hey, YouTube's got a video down here that they say you're going to love because of the stuff you watched before. And I have a playlist up here that talks about all the obstacles I've come across on my off-grid homestead in the last 7 years. So y'all have a great day, and God bless.